another time and space. A parallel universe is falling on its face. When out of the chaos, who else could it be? Bucky Animal Adventurers from SPACE. Bucky! Captain Bucky O'Hare. Mutants and aliens and toads beware. You're looking for adventure, well this is it. With Jenny, Deadeye, Blinky, and Willie DeWitt. I said Bucky! Captain Bucky O'Hare.
Now an update on Bucky O'Hare and the Toad Wars.
In the battle of the Anniverse, you don't know what's next. You only know amphibians are made it complex. When you check out your scanner and the evil that it poses, only one course of action. Let's cook us some toads! Bucky! Captain Bucky O'Hare. He goes where no ordinary rabbit would dare. If your righteous indignation has suffered a hit, and your photon accelerator is broken a bit, and you're losing your mind, and you're having a fit, get the funky fresh rabbit who can take care of it. Bucky! Captain Bucky O'Hare. You say Bucky? I said Bucky! Bucky O'Hare. Let's croak us some toads!
Welcome back to another video. I am playing Bucky O'Hare for the NES by Konami. This game came out in 1992. I was 8 years old. I mean, this game is one of the best games of all time. It's one of my favorites from my childhood. Being a huge sci-fi guy, I was always into sci-fi Legos, sci-fi toys, of course Star Wars, and I related this game to Star Wars. I mean, it's set up exactly the same, but with animals in a make-believe animal universe. You have Bucky O'Hare and Deadeye and Willie and Blinky and Jenny and Bruiser, who isn't in the game sadly. You have the Toads as like the Empire. You have Complex as like, you know, as the Emperor character, and like Toadborg as the Darth Vader, and like Air Marshal as like, you know, a general. All the different generals in the Empire and Star Wars. So you have that relation. You have the space, atmosphere, and setting. It's just great. On top of, I had all the toys as a kid. I watched the cartoon I think it was Saturday or Sunday mornings. I think it was Saturday mornings. It only ran for one season, but as a kid, it felt like it was longer because they kept showing all the same episodes. You know, they would run the whole season and run it again. And like, as a kid, you think it's like reruns, but it's not. So you thought it was longer. And then this game is just amazing. The controls are tight. The gameplay is great, just like Mega Man. And the soundtrack is unreal. It's killer. It's one of the best soundtracks in all of gaming. Like, I have it right up there with Mega Man, Castlevania, Final Fantasy. I mean, you name it. Konami really did good with the licensing and making this game. They also had an arcade game that I beat a few times. I also beat it on an arcade emulator as well later. After I beat it on an actual arcade machine, I found it later in an emulator. So you have the arcade Bucky O'Hare, you have this game, the cartoon, the toys. It's just great. In this video, I'm going to show you what I think is one of the more difficult parts of every level and the boss of every level. As I go through the game, I will just show you those sections as opposed to the whole game. Just to make it fun. I mean, obviously, I've beaten this game so many times, I could show the whole video. But, you know, to kind of mix it up, I'll just show some of my personal difficult parts of every level, and then the boss of each level. So, without further ado, Bucky O'Hare. Here's the opening cutscene. I love this song. So all of the crew members are attacked and captured and thrown onto one of 4 planets. Here are the 4 planets. I will start with the green planet, and then probably blue, then red, then yellow. Alright, I think this is the hardest section in the Green Planet because of the knockback, but it's really not knockback. Like when you get hit, you don't get knocked back, but it's more like a stun. So when you jump, it can kind of mess up your jump if you get hit. So you have to be careful because it's instant death if you fall in the holes. So that's why I think this is the hardest section for the Green Planet. Trick is to be patient. Get that power up. Off to the boss, Turbor. That's it. Now you can fly with Blinky and take down the password. I'll do the Blue Planet next. Alright, this next section is the snake section. There's like 3 of them, I think. This first one's the hardest because you have to kind of be quick or you won't be able to get through because the middle snake will block you. And yes, they look like the snakes from Battletoads. Alright, so here it is. Alright, I'm here in the Blue Planet. This is the last section before the boss, Alligator. Figured I'd show you this section since it's right before the boss. These little eggs, these tadpole eggs, they look like the same exact tadpole looking eggs from Gemini Man stage in Mega Man 3, right? It's so funny, you have the snakes from Battletoads that look like Battletoads. And then you have these tadpoles that look like Mega Man. A lot of references to other games. Alright, here's the boss, Alligator. Gotta hurry before I hit the spikes. Got him. Got 14 guys now. And we saved Jenny. Beam Blaster and the Toad Turbo Ball. Yeah, her special is great. Now I get the password, and off to the red planet. I'm at the red planet. I feel like this section right here is the hardest section in this level, you know, in the red planet. It's like the Quickman race in Mega Man 2. It's very similar when you have to avoid all the fire stuff and the beams. Same kind of thing, but it's lava. Alright, here's the last section for the boss. Sentinel. Jenny kills him real easy. You can usually one-shot it with the power-up. I don't know why it didn't work, but if it doesn't work, finish it off with a few lasers and that's it. That's the end of the red planet, and we got Deadeye. No problem zapping around in this Toad rocket pack. Zoomed right over the Toad walls. Of course, the password. And on to the final planet, the yellow planet. Alright, I think this is the hardest section in the yellow planet because you have Toad enemies, you have these meteors that can grab you and take you in directions you don't want to go. It can mess up your jumps have to be precise. I think this is the hardest section in this level. For that that was it. That was the meteor. I missed it. That was the one. And that's it. Alright, here's the section before the boss. gonna be that Toad tank thing from the cartoon. And Jenny crushes this thing. Aiming to not kill the radar thing because we shoot this big mega beam. And that's it. "24 guys I had." I actually had like 26. I died twice as I've been playing the game. So that's pretty good so far, only dying twice. So we got Willie DeWitt. "Thanks, Bucky. While I was held captive, I kept busy putting together a new weapon. It's my one-shot does-it-all blaster. You can call it Thumper or Thummer. Press the fire button longer, it just gets stronger." Yeah, his weapon's strong. Here's the cutscene now. All the planets are destroyed, and it was a trap. Toad Mothership is capturing the crew and Bucky. It's weird though. They capture all the crew members just to trick Bucky to capture all the crew members again? Oh well. Taking my crew for sport. First level of the Toad ship, the Cell. Alright, here's the first boss of the Cell. The Cell is the first level of the Toad Mothership. There is a few bosses in this level because you have to save all your crew members. So I'll show all the bosses. So here's the first one, saving Jenny after she gets controlled by Air Marshal. Cool little hiding place. The trick is you just sit here and shoot her. And you duck. And you just blast her. Wait for her to come back down. Oh, she got me there. I lost myself in a hypnotic beam. Alright, here's the next boss, Willie. Same thing, I gotta save him once he gets controlled by Air Marshal. So here's the fight. But the trick is, I want to fly up here to the top so I can just shoot him. fly up here. I'll start the fight. Willie can't hurt me now. Another option, I could use Jenny. It's stronger. But it takes too long. So I'm just gonna use Blinky. And just mash the buttons till Blinky kills Willie. Gets him back on our team. And that's it. Thank you. Deadeye may be caught at the top. Deadeye is the last character I need to get back. Alright, this next section in the cell in the Toad Mothership, I think it's the hardest section in this level because you have instant death spikes all over the place, and then you have a whole spike section that's also instant death. So that's why I picked this part, the elevator shaft. Here's the spike part. Alright, I made it. Now here is Deadeye. Same kind of thing, but now with Willie DeWitt, I'm just gonna blast him. whole crew back together. We have to escape, Jenny, now. Password, and now on to the next level of the Toad Mothership. Alright, I'm in the next level of the Toad Mothership, the Salvage Chute. This is a difficult level. There's a few tricky sections, like this section right here with the crushers. There's another crusher section before that. But I think this next section is the hardest because it's just dumb luck. I mean, yes, you have these lights that can help you, but you can't see a lot. So far, so good. Second section. Comes the third section. Keep pounding away. Got it. "34 guys I have. I think I've died like 3 times since I've been rebeating this game. Doing pretty well. But like I said, I've beaten this game so many times that I have a lot of it memorized. Jenny, this is the core, Captain." Or Jenny's saying this. "The magma is stored here." The next level is the tanker. Alright, I am in the center of the magma tanker. This is the last level before the escape. There's a picture of our Air Marshal, "I hate you," classic Konami. This section isn't the hardest, but it's just a fun section. I like it for the variety of the bad guys. And these guys you can't kill, they're from the cartoon. Toad androids just gotta jump up. I'm actually gonna show you another section of this level that I think's the hardest. But I wanted to show you this level as well. And I feel like this is the hardest section in this level for me because it's just mental. The rotation, it messes with me. Always has since I've been playing this game as a kid. Platforming comes pretty easy for me because I grew up playing these kind of games and Mega Man my whole life, but this kind of messes me up sometimes. So I picked this section. There's 2. There's 3. I think this is the last one. Alright, I'm about to fight Complex, the supercomputer, the Emperor character in this game. It controls all the toads, it brainwashes them in the cartoon, and in the video game, it's the big bad. It should be the final boss, but it's not. This is almost like a safe spot. I use Blinky to like just crush the bottom here. That's it. Complex is defeated. Now I'm on the final level, the escape. And I guess this is considered a harder part of this level. There's really no hard part. I just wanted to show you part of this level, the escape. I guess maybe the fast part, when it gets faster, would be a hard part of this level. I mean, there is a boss at the end, then the final boss, there's 2 bosses. He's almost dead. Got him. Alright, the second to last boss. The Toad Carrier. I killed all the gun turrets. Now I just have the back of the ship to kill. This part is just boring because there's nothing you can do. You just gotta wait for the ship to keep doing the same pattern over and over again so I get another shot to kill the back. I have 41 guys. I think I died like 3 times playing this run. That's it. And that's it. That is the Toad Battle Cruiser. Now it's time for Air Marshal. I missed that power up. That is it. And the Bucky O'Hare. All that's left to watch the ending. escaped with their lives. Toad Menace will not be stopped with one victory. Croak Toads! Classic saying in the game. Or in the cartoon as well. Great music as we see the enemies, characters, and settings and stages of the game. The credits roll. Just an amazing, amazing game. Like I said, one of my favorites of all time. The soundtrack is, like I mentioned in the beginning, that it's just amazing. It's one of the best soundtracks in all gaming, I think. But especially, you know, in the Nintendo era, at least. There's the blue planet. Red planet. Alligator. I loved the toy of him. He was so fun to play with as a kid. Toad Tank or whatever it's called. More of the cell part. Difficult parts of the game in the Salvage Chute. There's Complex. Of course, the final level, they escape. Classic crew picture at the end. That is the end of Bucky O'Hare. Well, as always, thanks for watching this video and joining me as I rebeat Bucky O'Hare. I hope this video inspires you to rebeat Bucky O'Hare as I just did. Or perhaps, you're playing it for the first time. Either way, thanks for joining. And as always, music is eternal. Catch you next video.